Hi everybody, greetings from sunny Massachusetts. So recently I changed my handlebar risers for these 4-inch, 1-inch pullback risers, just to make the riding a little more comfortable. And took it for a test ride. And what's happening now is the turn signals are intermittent. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And I need to figure out what is going wrong. I'm suspecting a wiring issue, connector issue. Something's got an intermittent there. So what I'm going to have to do is to take the tank off and figure out what's going on with the wiring harness. So I'll show you how to take the tank off this 2019 Fat Boy, and we'll go through it step by step. And then I'll do another video showing my diagnosis of the intermittent issue. All right, first thing you're going to want to do is to take the seat off. And I've got the bike steady on a central lift. So first of all, just remove the pillion seat screw. All right, just put that back there safely. Okay. Take the main seat off. Okay. There we go. Put these back on there. All right. So now we got the seat off, we need to also take off the side panel, which is this guy on the left hand side of the bike. The reason we're taking this side panel off is you want to make sure that the main fuse is disconnected before we start to take the tank off. Just for safety, make sure we don't accidentally hit any buttons, which could cause some issues whilst we're working. All right, so in here, you're going to see some loose connectors, and then you're going to see the main fuse, which is these red wires here. Okay, just need to pull it back. So as you can see here, this is the main fuse, power network. So there's a couple of tabs here. You just want to lift them up each side and then pull off the cover. Then you'll get access to the main fuse. Take this guy out. It's a 40 amp fuse, and just rest that there. All right, next thing we're going to want to do is to remove the main console. We do that by undoing this hex bolt here. There, better. All right. Once we've removed that, we should be able to just lift like so. As we turn it upside down, you're going to see a connector in there. We have to remove this connector. You do that by just peeling back the two tabs on the side and release the connector. All right, once we've removed that, just pop it somewhere safe. Okay. Next thing we're going to want to do is to remove this bolt here. This bolt actually holds the tank. There's one at the rear, and then there's another one at the front. We're just going to keep this one here for now because we're going to use the leverage to disconnect the hoses underneath the tank. Alright, so we're just going to undo the bolt and then slide out. Okay, and be careful here because there's a washer on each end as you pull this bolt out. Now we've got the rear of the tank undone, what we're going to need to do is to now raise it up so that we can get access to the other parts we need to get access to. Alright, so what I do here is I grab an old towel and I'm going to wedge it under the rear of the tank like so, and that will allow me to get access to 3 items that need to be unplugged. So the 3 items you want to unplug, there's no tools necessary for this part. Okay, so number 1 is the main gas line here. What you're going to do is you're going to slide up this silver knob. As you slide it up, you can just pull down. You're going to get a little bit of gas just coming out, but as you can see, there's nothing to worry about. Next, pop off the breather hose. There's that tug there. Okay, and then the next item is this connector just here. At the top there's a small tab that you need to pinch, and as you pinch that you're gonna pull the connector off. Okay, just like this. There, it's off. Alright, so that's the 3 items to disconnect. What you're going to do next is then undo the front bolt, and then we're going to lift the tank off. Unscrew this bolt. Again, be careful to catch the washers as they fall. Keep a hold of that. Okay. Alright, so one thing that you're going to need to do now is to find somewhere safe to rest your tank out of the way. I'm just going to use an old blanket on the floor here. Alright, so we're going to just grab the tank. If it's full of gas, be careful, heavy. Just lift up straight and rest it on the floor somewhere safe, like that. Okay, take that towel away. Now we've got the tank off, we can start to investigate the main reason why I'm taking the tank off is to check out the wiring loom issue after I fitted these 4-inch risers. So I'm gonna show that in the next video. Thanks for watching.